1, 2, 3, go.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey,
Wait.
sis. How are you? Oops.
Hello.
Hello. How you doing, sissy?
I'm doing good. How you doing, my sissy?
Hey, listen, I'm doing really good today
Okay.
because I am having one of the best tasting strawberry margaritas I've had in a long time.
I saw your wine glass. I was
Mm.
like, oh, it looks fruity and yummy.
Yeah, because the wine glass is such a depthful glass. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
why can't I put a margarita in a giant red wine
Mm-hmm.
glass? It's so
I
fucking good.
I don't know why it tastes better when it's in certain glasses, but like
Mm-hmm.
last week I was really bumming out because I made that Mai Tai and I wanted to show it to you.
You did show it to me.
And I found an empty glass, a jar that I had from like honey or something. And I
Mm-hmm.
was like, oh, I'm going to put it in there because I don't have any fancy glasses at all.
What about those green ones you had?
No, everything's gone.
Fuck. Who
I know.
who did you give the green ones to?
I really don't know.
Oh no. I
I
would have
know.
taken those.
I don't know.
They
Maybe
were like
Alexis
hand
has them.
Oh, then I forgive.
Yeah. So I
Okay.
don't know. But
Okay.
yeah, I was just like, I might just have to go to the Goodwill and see if I could find something cool for that sort of thing, you know?
Heard, man.
Uh-huh.
So
Uh-huh.
before we get started with our story today, so I just wanted to
Oh, wait.
say, oh,
This is Murder with My Sister.
shit. Hi, I'm Lisa,
I'm Marie,
and
and
we're
you're
doing
listening
Murder with My
too.
Sister. Yes, it's great.
Okay, there it is.
We have not had one email from all of the people listening. So
It might
we
not be a bad thing.
no, I mean maybe.
Uh,
Listen, thanks for all of you guys listening. I personally I don't know what episode this is like
I don't know
on
either.
like when it'll play, but
Uh-huh.
I know I would never have thought that over 200 people would listen. I don't know if they're
Never.
listening to the whole thing.
I don't know if they're still listening,
I
but
don't
they
know if they're
were
still
listening.
listening, but thanks for that
Yeah,
because it feels great and I'm hooked on looking at the numbers.
I know. I
I
am
don't know what
too.
they mean yet. The one tab is like, "Do you want more analytics?" And I'm like, "Sure." I don't know
Sure.
what it means, but
I clicked
sure.
on something and I don't remember if it was Apple or Spotify, but I clicked on something the other day and
Mhm.
it showed me because it said like majority of the listeners are obviously. Oh dear,
Jo
she's choking. She's dying, people.
hmm. My Marky just tried to kill me. Sorry
Anyway.
about that.
So it says the majority of the listeners are in the Chicagoland area and Joliet and stuff. I was like, cool, cool. But
Great.
then I clicked on it said see more and
Mhm.
I click on see more and it's like Atlanta and Halifax, New Jersey. And yeah, like
And
there's
Jay,
other people.
stop. I
I
know. Well, so
know.
for those of you that are out there still, thanks for hanging in there with us through
True
these
story.
rough recordings and
Yes.
hopefully they get better.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have anything, like you might notice at this point that my sister and I haven't really nailed down how we're going to do it.
Yeah, we're winging it.
And we are, but I would love to hear your thoughts. Do you
Mm-hmm.
like if we both talk about the same story? Do you like if we both tell a story? Do you like if one of us tells it and the other one drops in? I'm kind of curious just to see what your thoughts are because also I don't want to be too much like every other podcast that you listen to.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, and I know what I listen to,
Yeah, same.
but I like everything.
I do. I mean, I
I
listen to
don't,
serious stuff and funny
yeah,
stuff
I don't
and
think there's
yeah.
a podcast out there where I've listened to it and I'm like, I don't like this podcast. I'm even
Mm-mm.
like, you know what? Thank you so much for doing all the hard work for me and
True.
for
Yeah, for sure.
some of these, what are they called? Investigative journalists?
Oh my God. I'm
Fucking
like
got time to do
floored.
some stuff.
Oh my gosh, impressed.
Yeah,
I know.
I
So,
don't do that.
no. If you're
I
looking for facts, we can tell you where we found some stuff and they
for
probably are better at
Shizzle.
it. Yeah.
I think I enjoy hearing the story from somebody else, rehashing my favorite parts, and then putting my very own obnoxious 2 cents on it. I think
Yeah,
that's
for
my
sure.
very special flavor of Lisa.
My
Mhm.
uneducated opinion about it all.
I love being an uneducated person in 2025. Okay.
True story. Okay.
Mhm. You don't
So,
need an
I'm gonna
education now, there's AI.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not
Mm-mm.
wrong. So I'm gonna tell you a story,
I'm here for it.
and I'm just gonna tell you
Mhm.
I don't remember how we came to this, but I said at some point that this moniker that I gave this guy, the herb monster.
Pause for
Oh,
uneducation. What does moniker mean? What
oh
is
my God.
moniker?
Lisa.
What is
Moniker,
the
like a
Don't
nickname.
be what is it? Don't be don't be don't patronize me. I know I'd get it right eventually. What No, I'm the word moniker, it just doesn't have a frame of reference for me. That's all.
Moniker.
You could say
Moniker,
it as
like,
many times as you want. I don't know what it means. Do you want me to Google it?
um, no, it means like a nickname.
Oh, okay. Okay, continue.
All right. So I'm going to tell you a story.
Tell
My
me
sources
everything.
are Wikipedia,
Mm,
a newspaper called The Guardian.
love it.
And then this story is so well known. I feel like at this point, like there were news channels, YouTube channels, Fox
Mhm.
TV, everyone's all out and about.
Mhm.
We're going to talk about something that happened in the city of Westfield in
Mhm.
Hamilton County, Indiana, which is a suburb of Indianapolis, straight to the north of the downtown area.
Wait, straight to the north of our downtown?
Indianapolis.
Oh, Indianapolis. Okay.
Indianapolis.
I was good. That's south of us. Okay. I
Yeah.
gotcha. I'm with you.
All right. Have
Mhm.
you ever been to Indianapolis?
We were there, like, let's go 8 or 9 years ago for a
Mm.
Colts game. Please
Oh, okay.
don't get mad if I'm saying that wrong.
Mm,
If it's a different team. They had a real nice dome, so it was a winter
mm.
game and we were able to go inside, but I think they had just hosted a Super Bowl. Their
Oh,
downtown area is getting some heavy regentrification,
yes, I
and
agree.
it looked really, really nice down there. They had some
Mhm.
stuff happening. It was pretty nice.
Nice. So there is a mansion. We're gonna call it a mansion because it's not like your typical suburb house. Like this thing looks
Mhm.
like a mansion to me. Maybe I'm just poor, but
I
whatever.
mean, we grew up in Chicago. We had bedrooms that were the size of my house looks like a fucking mansion compared to what we grew
Compared.
up in.
I
So if his
agree.
is
I
bigger than
agree.
this, then and my house is not that big. I'm not implying that.
No, I understand.
Mhm.
So everyone will know this. The mansion is called or is in a subdivision called Fox Hollow Farms. It
Mhm.
is a Tudor style mansion. It was built in 1977 and it is the former home and suspected scene of up to and probably more than 25
Mhm.
murders. Young men, and we're going to say suspected alleged serial killer
Mhm.
because of how the story ends.
Mhm.
But this was the home of a local businessman, Herb Baumeister.
I so I'm gonna just be completely honest. I
Hmm.
know this story, but I do not know this story. Like
Okay, I knew
I'm glad
this.
you're covering it because I don't know enough about it to cover it.
Okay. So I knew the story in a roundabout way because I had seen some ghost hunters something about this whole thing. And
Heard.
I feel like that's how I found out about the whole story years ago was because
Okay.
of some ghost hunters thing. So, Herb Baumeister was born in Indianapolis, April 7th, 1947.
Mhm.
He was married. He did have children.
They all do.
Unbelievable.
They managed to work it out.
Mm. He was married
Gotta
in 1997. They had
gotta
3
create that
children.
cover life
I'm telling you,
before you do
I
some
can't
heinous
even.
shit.
I know. Herb was the oldest of 4 children. He was born to and his dad was an anesthesiologist, also went by Herb or Herbert or something, I don't know.
I've met some
His
lovely
mother's
anesthesiologists.
I know.
Mhm.
His mother's name was Elizabeth.
Mm.
Everything I read says his childhood was perfectly normal, blah, blah, blah. But he began exhibiting antisocial behaviors at the onset of adolescence. Friends of Baumeister's later recalled that he had, here's a word for you,
Mhm.
Europhilia.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a real good
So,
one.
the friend
Tell me
said
about that.
that he used to ponder
Mhm.
what it was like to
Okay.
taste human urine.
No Sir,
Sir,
no.
ma'am.
Or just take a little sip if you need to know what it's
Oh,
li No,
ew.
seriously, if you're that curious about it,
Ew.
just take a little sip.
No.
Don't ponder about it, and don't tell your friends you're pondering
Don't
about
ponder
it.
about it.
Just grab a little be a little sip.
And then here's a
Good
Jeffrey Dahmer
God.
reference. Baumeister also enjoyed playing with dead animals. And wait, urinating
No.
on his teachers' desks.
What well, how do they know he enjoyed it? Like,
I mean,
did he
maybe he smiled. I don't know.
oh,
So now knowing this,
little
you got to tell
urophilia
me,
act.
right? You got to tell me if you get any calls from the teachers
Yeah.
saying, Aubrey's peeing on the desk or something, because then we need to get her help.
I don't even have to worry about it. Cash is like, "Mom, I pooed myself." That's it. "Mom, I pooed myself." And I'm like, "Son, stop." He took off his little pants the other day, and he's like,
Oh
"Mom,
no.
booty butt, bounce." And he's like, "Mom, look, I'm gonna poo." And he farted, and a fucking turd flew out. And I was like, "That was a shart, son." "Pooed myself, Mom."
They're just so like carefree.
Mhm,
I don't even
mhm.
know. I can't. I have
Booty
no
butt
words.
bounce as they shake their
Booty
tiny
butt
tushies.
bounce. All right.
All right,
All right.
let's hear it.
In his teens, Herb Baumeister's behavior caught the attention of his father.
Mm,
Yes, Daddy Dearest
finally.
actually, decided to pay some fucking attention to something.
Yeah, I know. He's like, "Wait, did my son
Yeah,
do that? Not my precious baby."
yeah. And then
Mhm.
it was written up somewhere that dad noticed what was going on and, as it says, secreted him off to
Gotta be
have
secret.
mental examinations.
I mean, what a good is a mental examination if it's not a fucking secret?
I'm telling you,
Just keep it. Just don't tell anybody where we're sending you.
right?
We're sending you off to
Baumeister
have a baby in a convent.
secreted. Secreted.
Secrets.
Baumeister was reportedly diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia
Mm.
and antisocial personality disorder. However,
What did
he
they
didn't
really know about that back
I
then?
don't even know if they I
Okay.
don't know.
Because, like, I hear that and and in my brain, I'm like, "That's great." I'm really glad that they were able to give him that diagnosis back then.
But
And
they
then I'm
didn't do
like,
anything.
but wait, is that good? Or did they just like they're like, "Well, there's this new thing we're working on." And did
Here
they
it
just
is.
label it?
And then they're like, "Okay, bye.
Bye.
Have a good time.
Have
Pee
fun
on the
with that
desk for
one,
me."
all of you. Have a great
Yeah.
time.
So he received no further treatments or anything.
Nothing
And
to
this was
have.
like adolescence,
Yeah,
right?
there's no treatments. Don't worry about it. You're fine.
So shockingly,
Mhm.
in high school,
Yep.
North Central High School, he was not part of the in crowd.
No.
No.
You
I
say
mean,
he
I
was
guess
not
nobody else was
popular?
peeing on desks and playing with dead things. He wasn't popular. He didn't blend in.
Those dumb dummies. Bunch of
They said
knuckleheads.
I don't know who the they is, but they said he
They.
spent many hours alone. He did not date, blah, blah, blah. He
Sounding
got
like me
better.
right
He was
now.
fine. He was fine. You know what? He was fine.
Mhm.
He was doing okay.
You're gonna be
In 19
fine, Herb. Is it herb
er,
or herb?
Herb,
I like herb.
Herb,
You're gonna be fine, herb.
you're gonna be just
You're
fine.
gonna find that lucky lady
It'll be
and turn
great.
her whole life around.
True story.
Mhm.
In 1965, he attended Indiana University for one whole semester and he dropped out.
That's a semester more than me.
I hear you, sister.
Mhm. My
They
sister
said
has
he
all the semesters.
dude, I went so many semesters.
So
It's
many
so awful.
semesters. Mhm.
Um, I could probably be a perpetual student. I could probably just like go to class the rest of my life or something.
I
I
believe
don't
that
know.
about you with all those certifications you keep getting, and I was just like, "When is it gonna be enough already?"
I'm tired.
Good for you.
They don't say when he returned to college if he ever like finished
He
anything or if
didn't.
he just kind of floated in and out.
He I know
Um,
he didn't.
yeah.
Trust me, I know him right
As
now, he didn't.
he didn't.
He didn't.
As an adult,
He
they
didn't.
say He drifted through a series of jobs. Everyone that worked with him said, like, he showed up, he had a good work ethic. He just had, like, weird behaviors, and they
Oh,
don't really
wow.
say, like, what that means, just that everyone was kind of like, "Oh, Herb's in there, don't go in there and eat lunch," you know?
I bet you my coworkers say the same thing about me. They're like, "Fucking Lisa with her,
Oh,
like,
no.
weird behaviors." That's alright.
I know.
Mhm,
Somewhere around 1971, November 1971, he
mhm.
married Juliana Sater.
Lucky lady.
And yeah, lucky.
Dang
And
it.
they had 3 children
Mhm,
together. So this was back in the day, right? Where
mhm.
your whole life was defined by who you married or
And
if
how
you were
many kids you
married.
had, yep, mhm.
It didn't matter if he was gay, it didn't matter if she was gay, it didn't matter if you didn't want children, like this was what you were expected to do.
Damn
And
right.
then people fucking just had families and they
Yeah.
didn't care about their kids cuz they never wanted them. It's
Parenting has
crazy.
come a long way since the '70s.
I feel like at least nowadays people have kids cuz they actually want them.
I did. I mean, look at what I went through to have these 2 great, amazing
Wait,
babies.
these 2 booty bump what are we
Booty butt
calling it?
bounce, booty butt bounce, booty,
Booty
booty,
butt
booty, booty,
bounce
booty
kids.
bounce. Mhm. If anyone is interested, we'll segue not that's not segue, that's not the right word. We'll pause here.
Mhm.
I can talk about IVF for hours and
Ugh.
my IVF story. So if you maybe if you want to give us that first email at murderwithmysister@gmail.com and say, "Hey, I'm going through IVF. I would love to hear your saga." We can talk. I'll do
Ugh.
a spin-off episode that's just called My Fucked Up IVF Life.
Yeah. All I'm gonna
TM,
say
TM,
is I
TM,
had to
TM,
give
TM.
Tim, Tim, Tim. All I'm gonna say is I had to give her shots once in a
Mhm,
while, and
mhm.
her bum was so lumpy from all the medicine
It
that
still
was shot
is.
into her butt. It's
It still
crazy.
is. It is.
I
But
can't
let's get
even.
back to this
Okay.
sexy
So,
beast of a man, Herb.
I'm gonna tell you the story that Julie said after all this stuff happened. She
I'll
said,
believe her before anybody else.
just saying,
Mhm,
that they had only been intimate, sexually intimate,
mhm.
6 times in over 25 years of marriage. They have
Oh,
3
yeah.
children. So
So
we're at
3
least yeah, 3 other
plus
times maybe
trying
just to try.
to
Yeah.
try yeah, they're like, "We didn't this isn't the that's not the right hole."
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's so bad.
It's awful. I mean,
Nobody
so she
finds it
said
funny but me. Okay, it's fine.
she said she never saw her husband nude, ever. And I was
Dear
gonna say,
God.
like, "So what do you do?"
What
Like, "Alright, I want babies." And he was like, "Alright, I shall
I'll
do what
cut a
I need
hole
to
in the
do. Just
sheet,
don't
lay
look at."
down.
Oh my god, wasn't that what they did in the
Handmaid's
Handmaid's
Tale.
Tale?
I think so. Well, in the
Oh,
book
so
they did.
awful.
I know.
No,
Oh my god.
in the series, they did that.
I don't remember. I know that I wish I only saw my husband naked 6 times because
Stop it.
sometimes I'm like, "It's called a fucking towel." Like, come on. I know it's your house, it's my house, but then it's my house too. Okay,
Yeah, I
it's your
hear
house,
ya.
but it's my house too, and in my house, I don't want nakedness in my house. Right?
Oh my gosh. Okay,
Fucking guys are so naked.
I know. They don't care.
They really don't.
They really don't. They're not bothered by it. They think everyone wants to see it. I don't understand it.
Grossies.
So, 6 months after they were married, Baumeister was committed
Uh-oh.
to a psychiatric hospital by his father.
Oh,
So,
dad,
he's a grown man, he's out of the house,
dad,
and
you gotta let
dad
him spread his wings.
I'm telling you, and
Mhm.
dad commits him for 2 months, and Julie says
Hmm.
he was hurting and he needed help.
I would love to know what made his dad you think Julie snitched on him?
I don't know.
She was like, "Get your fucking son some help or we're over."
Or we're
And he's
outta
like,
here?
"Yeah."
I'm gonna
She
tell
did.
people?
Oh, this is
Probably
why
so.
having our own podcast is good because I know jack all about this story, but I think I might have just solved it. So, gonna go ahead and label that one right now. What, Julia? Is that
We
her
can
name
come
is?
up with any
Julia told
yeah.
on him. She got him in
We
trouble.
can come up with any theories we want because
She's like,
this
"You
is
have sex with
us.
me or I'm gonna tell your dad."
Oh, maybe she
Yeah.
did.
And then the dad's
Maybe
like,
she
"What do you
did.
mean he's only had sex with you 6 times?" "Son!"
So he gets committed, he gets out, blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
At some point, he founded a two-store chain called Save-A-Lot, which were thrift stores or resale stores.
Like say like the is it a dollar store? Isn't Save a Lot like Save a Lot as a dollar store? Like, Save, SAV dash A
I
dash
f
lot?
I feel like I've heard of it before, but the way that it's spelled in all the stuff that I saw, it's SAVE a lot? I
Oh,
don't
so
know.
I don't it could be different, but I think Save a Lot is like a dollar store chain,
Yeah, so and
but
maybe he sold it? I don't know.
well,
But back in
okay.
'88, there were 2 stores.
I always wondered how dollar stores make money.
Around May 1988 is when
Mhm.
they purchased the Fox Hollow Farm property.
So he was doing good.
So and it's huge. There's a
Mhm.
big old mansion. The mansion
Mhm.
has a pool inside of it. There's
Inside?
yeah, like, the first level is a lower level, whatever, is a pool inside
I
the
f
house.
I feel like I remember a ghost story from the pool.
Yeah, because he killed
Okay.
people in the pool.
But well, don't
I'm
jump
just saying.
ahead too
Okay.
fast.
It has outbuildings, there's, like,
What's
horses and all kinds of stuff.
Hey. Um, Outbuildings, like, we're talking sheds, right? The she shed,
Yeah,
the
well,
okay.
sheds, but the, like, horse stables, like barns and stuff
Oh
like
my
that.
god, is that what Aunt Marce used to call her barns, is a fucking outbuilding?
An outbuilding? I don't know.
'Cause she
I
had
think
2
she had a lot of
barns.
outbuildings.
She
Yeah.
had like, multiple. Was hers how big was her property?
So, I feel like Fran told me that Aunt Merce's property was 3 acres.
No, it was bigger than I mean, I
I
don't know what
think
an
it
acre is.
I feel like an acre is smaller than I think it is, so I feel like her property was not just 3 acres. I think it was bigger than that.
I think and I know this is, like, all relative to how growing up it felt
Mhm.
huge.
Yeah, it
So,
did
we
feel
know
big.
that she had the teeny tiny little house, but
Mhm.
it was set back off the street.
Yeah.
She had a pasture on the west side, a pasture on the north side, a pasture on the west side, and a pasture on the south side next to the house. She had a big, 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 huge driveway. She
Yeah.
had that big dumb garage, the tiny playhouse that Peter lived in.
Yep.
She had the hog pit, and then she
Yep.
had outbuildings.
She had, like, a shed that was off to the side, and there were
But
ducks
there
and
were 2
chickens.
yeah, there were 2 barns,
Mhm.
and one of those barns was huge.
Yeah, the
It
big
was
barn
2 store
was
yeah, the big barn was huge.
that was a fun place to play.
How did
I
again,
liked the
how
big
are we
barn.
fucking alive?
I don't even know.
There is a
Pitchforks through your foot and
You
everything.
did get a pitchfork right through that
Yep.
foot.
And they wanted to
Oh,
pour
that had to
alcohol on it.
hurt
Do you
so
remember that?
no. That
They're
had hurt
crazy.
so
I don't remember getting
bad.
a tetanus shot after the fact either.
Oh, n I thought they gave you a tetanus shot right in it, or did they or Becky maybe told me that. They're like, "They stuck the
Oh
needle
my
right in
god.
the hole," and
Oh my
even a little
god.
baby sweet Lisa was like, "What did they do to my sissy?"
I can't believe she told you that.
Mhm, mhm,
Becky,
mhm,
come
mhm.
on.
Right in the hole.
Wow, that's
Okay.
terrible. Anyway,
Mhm.
so this property was 18 acres. It was huge.
So that's big.
That's big.
That's
And
big.
then a lot of it was wooded, but
As
he
it
did
should
have
be.
some pastures. So the
Mhm,
woods was between like him and the next neighbor.
mhm.
So when everything was grown in, like summer leaves, all that, you couldn't see the neighbors' houses. You probably couldn't even see lights or anything
Yeah, you don't want everybody to see you walking around naked in your mansion. That's why you
with
gotta have all
killing
that
people.
foliage.
Foliage.
Okay.
So by the early 1990s, investigators with the Marion County Sheriff's Department and Indianapolis Police Department began investigating the disappearances of gay men who all fit a similar height, weight, age kind of
Mhm,
situation.
mhm.
And they were all being reported missing in and around the Indianapolis area. The victims, and this might not be the whole list, Johnny Lee Bayer, age 20, Jeffrey Allen Jones, age 31, Richard Douglas Hamilton, age 20, Alan Lee Livingston, 27, Stephen Sperlin Hale, age 28, Alan Wayne Broussard, age 28, Roger Allen Goodlitz, 33, Michael Frederick Kern, 45.
Jesus.
Yeah, and Manuel Resendez, age 34.
So it
And
took him a
then
minute to fucking catch on.
oh, they didn't care, Lisa. These were just gay men missing. They didn't
Do you
mean
know, I'm
anything.
trying so I'm trying you said 1990, that was the year graduated 8th
8th
grade
grade.
and started
Yeah.
high school,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to remember, I don't know if I have anything, like, tangible to hold on to about, like, did we have gay friends at that time? I know Pammy was our cousin, and Pammy was a lesbian. Is it lesbian or gay? In the 90s, I'm pretty sure they just said lesbian.
You can say either or.
But, there was I don't remember it being like, "Pammy's a lesbian." Like, I don't
No.
remember or did we
No.
were we just very ahead of our times with how I mean, I don't
Maybe.
know. I don't remember
I
it
don't
being
remember having friends at school or anyone that, like, looking back, I could be like, "Oh, yeah, so and so was gay." Like, I
Yeah,
don't.
I just know that they
Yeah.
were mistreated,
Yeah.
everythinged.
Bullied,
I'll
everything.
ask Edwin. I'll ask Edwin. He was because he's the same age as me. So in
Okay. Like,
1990,
how free everything was.
how were you? Because I don't want to give out too much of his information, but he says he's going to be on here. But his husband, who he's
Mhm.
currently married to, was married
Mm.
to a woman before,
Yeah.
and I think that might have just been like,
It's 'cause it was
shit,
expected.
sorry, my lover,
Yeah.
if I gave away a bunch of information about you, but he can set it right when he's on our podcast. Mhm.
Then, in later years, there was some improvement with DNA and things like that. So they have been able to identify some of the remains that they found that were
Mhm.
previously unidentified.
Mhm.
One of the more recent ones is a man named Jerry Williams Comer.
Mhm.
Through genetic genealogy, they were able to identify his remains, bones, and all of that. So there are updates as
Okay.
opposed to what happened initially.
Okay.
So rewind back to 1994 or so.
Oh, so now we're 94. Okay, so I was
94.
graduating high school at this point.
Yes. So 4 years, give or take, they've been investigating these people going missing, or
Okay.
maybe in 94 they went back and they were like, "Oh yeah, they said this and they said that." And they were like, people have been
Mhm.
reporting their friends missing for freaking years.
Mhm.
So in 94, the police were contacted by a man named Tony Harris. Harris claimed that a gay bar patron calling himself Brian Smart had likely killed a friend of his, Roger Goodlet. Tony said that he was basing this suspicion on having been with a man who tried to kill him using a pool hose
Ew.
in what he called an erotic asphyxiation session. So,
No.
they were at his mansion after they had met at a local
That just sounds so fucking gross. We
Indianapolis
were at
gay
his
bar.
mansion. Like, you don't get to do whatever you want just because you have a fucking mansion.
Yeah, I know. The gay bar was called the 501 Club.
That's a great name for a bar.
So they go back to the guy's house, they get in
Mhm.
the pool, they're drinking, whatever.
For sure.
This guy wraps the hose around his neck. Maybe it was consensual at the beginning, maybe it wasn't.
Mhm.
But at some point, Harris passes out. Like he's like, I,
Mhm.
I thought I was dead. And then all of a sudden, like, he wakes up and this man is standing over him, staring at him. And Harris is like, he literally looked like I just smacked him between the eyes. Like, he could not believe that I was alive.
Oh, no.
He thought he had killed
He
him
thought he
for
killed
sure.
him, for sure.
So
Ugh.
he doesn't, nothing really explained, like, okay, so he wakes up, this guy's standing over him. He's like gobsmacked, like, I can't
Mhm.
believe you're still alive. But he doesn't say, like, did he just let you go? Like, okay. Like, like with
Yeah.
Gacy, there was one guy who got out of the handcuffs and he's like, well,
Mhm.
I guess you
Oh,
get to live,
yeah, or
you
yeah,
know?
that was a congratulations, you passed.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that kind
pop
of
you right in
thing.
your fucking nose, clown.
I know. So because of that happening, and then his friend went missing, Roger Goodlet,
Mhm.
he says that they saw Goodlet with this Brian guy. And he's like, if this
Oh,
guy tried to kill
no.
me,
He might
maybe
be
that's why we haven't
mhm.
seen Roger, because
Right.
this guy killed him. So he's like, goes to the police. He's like, I think this is what happened to my friend, and that's why we haven't seen him.
Good for him.
So, Tony Harris is a fucking hero,
He
man.
is, and you know what? He had to go to the police at a time when it probably was not fucking easy to go to the police because
Right?
they're like they weren't doing what
No, they were
I
dismissing
mean,
it. They didn't
yeah,
care,
they weren't doing what they
all
should
of
have been
it.
doing
So,
for
this
our
guy
boys.
brings this Brian Smart guy to the attention of the police.
Good.
So, they don't expand on, like, did they look into this or did they do anything? But
Mhm.
Harris,
Mhm.
at some later point, 1995,
Mhm.
sees Brian Smart in another bar, something. He sees him. He's like, "Holy shit,
Fucking
that's him."
lurker. Yep.
So,
Not Tony.
not Harris, the other
Yeah,
guy.
the other guy,
So,
the herb.
Herb. So, he follows him. He writes down the license plate.
Yeah,
He
he
goes back to the
does.
police. I mean,
Yeah,
are you
he
kidding me?
does. You
Are
go,
you kidding
boy.
me? You do
You
the hard
know,
work.
and I was just gonna say, you did the hard, scary work with
Mhm.
no backup, no
Mhm.
probably unarmed
Yep.
because of your friend, because you loved your friend, because you wanted your friend to have
Yep.
justice. Good for
And
fucking you.
I'm gonna say I
Good for
bet
you.
Harris was aware that there were other people
I'm
missing.
sure because they were probably talking. The gay community was like, there are people that
They
are
were
not
tight.
paying attention to what is going on.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, he follows him, he gets the license plate, he goes back to the police, he gives them the license plate, and the license plate, the registration, whatever, comes
Hmm.
back to Herb Baumeister. And then investigators are taking it seriously. So
Good.
they approach Baumeister.
I wonder what made
They
them like. I wonder. I would love
like
to
why
know.
they finally
Yeah,
changed their
why
mind.
at this
Yeah.
point are you like, well, we should probably send somebody out there.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
So they go talk to him. They literally just go knock on the door and they tell him, you're a suspect or you've been seen with these people who are no longer around, like disappearances, blah, blah, blah.
So they just
And
put
they
it all on the
asked to
table.
search the house,
Oh,
but both Baumeister and his wife refused to allow a search of their property. However, just by him being on their radar and all of this kind of unraveling, that's what
mm-hmm.
started the whole thing just falling
Mm-hmm.
apart.
Mm-hmm. It usually does.
So, yeah. So, after the police visit, Herb Baumeister, according to Julie, Herb Baumeister's, what do you call it, behavior gets increasingly erratic and weird and whatever. At some point, he says he's going to take the kids and go like on a little vacation.
You ain't taking the kids and going anywhere,
Julie's worried
motherfucker.
about everything.
Sure, she
But
is.
yeah, but when he leaves, they come back.
Hey, Jules.
Hey, Jules.
Mm-hmm.
So the first time they didn't have a warrant, they had nothing to go on except one person's
Right.
testimony, like hearsay. They didn't have any probable cause to go into his house or
Mm-hmm.
anything.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, they can say, no, go get a warrant, blah, blah, blah. He starts acting a fool and then he leaves and God, Jesus Christ, with the kids. And then when the police come back after Julie sees like all this weirdness, she's like, you know what? Come on in, guys. Come
Because
on
you know
in.
what probably happened? They came the first time and they closed the door and she was standing behind him with her arms
Hmm.
crossed and she's like, "What did you do?" Because she probably fucking knew she's
Yeah.
married to the weirdo and
She
she's
knows
probably
he's
like
weird.
she's like, "Why don't you ever take that towel off, Herb? How come you won't have sex with me, Herb? What are you
All
doing
the
when I'm
things.
gone, Herb?"
Yeah.
So,
I
yeah,
wonder
she's
too,
probably
like,
like
was it one of those situations where she was a little afraid of him because he was so weird? Or do you think like he was so like boring and mundane that she was like, oh, he doesn't have the balls to do anything
Do you
like
know
this?
here's what I know. I love to say this. I don't know. What I do know is that I am not afraid of my husband. I think I could beat him up if we got into a fight.
You could
But
take him.
I think that's also the way a woman would respond who's not in an abusive relationship.
True, because
So
if she was being abused
right,
by him in
like,
any
and
way, she
it's
would have been afraid.
abuse comes in so many different forms. It can come
Mhm.
in the form of manipulation. It could come in the
Mhm.
form of like just verbal.
Mhm.
God, horrible sometimes comes in the form of physical, but like sometimes there are guys who are just like will mind fuck a woman, and that's
Yeah.
scary.
The
So
gaslighting.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just it's like identifying the type of fear that you have. She might have
For
been
sure.
afraid, and now she's
She might
like,
have been a little afraid.
"Oh, poor
But now
Julie,
he's gone, so she's
Jules."
not so
Now
scared.
she's like, "Hey, motherfucker."
So the way that it was reported was they come back to the house, she's like, "Come on in."
Mhm.
They go through the house, they don't necessarily find anything
Let me
interesting,
show you the pool
but they
room.
go out into the backyard because the
Okay.
pool room is, like, the first level, and then there's, like, a walkout patio,
Mhm,
you
mhm,
know, like, a wall of it is just windows, that kinda
mhm,
situation.
mhm.
So if you go out into the little patio, you can look out into the fields and the woods and all of that. So they're checking everything out. So they go walking out in the backyard,
Mhm,
literally the backyard, up to where the wooded area is,
mhm.
and they're police. They know what shit looks like, right?
I know.
They found bones
Bones.
immediately.
A fucking bone.
Like literally walked off the grass into the little wooded area and they're like, that's not a stick, that's a fucking bone.
"This is Walter."
Immediately. This is
Mhm.
Walter. Oh my God. The burbs.
Sorry. "This is
Yes.
Walter." Mhm.
Yes. So they pull I mean, they're just laying there in the grass. Or in the woods. They're not even buried anymore. They're just laying there.
Ugh.
So then all the people come in.
Now there's
They
people.
start digging. They find 11 men in the very
Jesus
first
Christ.
very first start digging stuff. They pull out like all the bones. They put 11 people together essentially. And then 8 of
And this is
them
when his wife is home.
home.
So he's not home. He's got the kids and she's home.
Right.
So how
And they
afraid are we for the kids right now?
Well, that they go into that a little bit, and I guess she calls him, and eventually they get the kids back and all of that, and he takes off.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think there was a little
Bye.
point in time where she was like, "Holy fucking shit!" Kind of.
Yeah,
He's got the
holy fucking
kids.
shit. Is that
Yeah.
excuse me, sir, whose femur are you holding?
um. So they looked at the times that men went missing, so they know who
Mhm.
these people are. They have I
I
don't
was
know,
just gonna say
90 they
how
might
what
have had, like, some DNA, but they had dental records.
so you say this is 94
Mhm,
and this was 11 people they found.
mhm,
And they knew so they had a list of people that had gone missing.
mhm,
So they were able to identify these 11?
and maybe because they were reported
I say that
missing, they
question
already
mark.
had
Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe because they were reported missing, they already had, like, dental records and things just in case they found somebody, so it was, like,
Oh,
readily available,
boys. Oh,
but
boys.
they identified 8 people out of the 11 immediately, just based
Mhm.
on what they had available.
Yeah.
Then they look back at the timeline and they're like, "Okay, this guy went missing, was last seen, this guy went missing last seen," like, all of that.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
it looks like every time the kids and the wife would be on vacation
Mm.
or away for a weekend,
Fucking Disney.
it's like Memorial Day,
Yep.
4th of July,
Yep.
he's out hunting.
Ugh. Fucking
Yeah.
gross.
They can correlate a lot of the disappearances with weekends where the family was away.
When the
Yes.
wife is away.
So,
Sick
they find
fucking
this
husband
stuff,
will murder
right?
people.
They're digging up the house. They're
They're
digging up
digging
the
up the house.
stuff.
They're digging it up.
They're questioning Julie.
Julie. Poor Julie has
Okay,
gotta be, like, tripping balls right now.
probably so. So wait.
She's probably like, "It's
Julie
not my fucking
says
skull."
Julie says one of her kids, when they were younger, was out
Uh-huh.
playing in the backyard, as they call
Mhm.
it,
Mhm.
and found a human skull
Oh,
just laying
no.
out there in the grass like a freaking bowling ball.
Oh, no.
Just laying out in the grass.
Oh, no.
Yes. He brings the skull in the house or
Bring it.
to the door or whatever.
Let's have a
And
look. What you
Baumeister
got there?
tells Julie and the kid, "Well, my dad was a doctor. He was an anesthesiologist. He had all these, like, medical equipment. He had like a skeleton from anatomy class. He had all these things. And it's
I
all in boxes in the garage. Like
I'm
maybe a
pretty
raccoon
sure
got in there.
you don't bring that kind of work home with you, Herb.
I'm just saying.
Even if you're an what did he not an not an anesthesiologist.
Anesthesiologist.
An anesthesiologist is just gonna bring the good shit home with him, like the stuff that you want him to bring to a party when you're like, "Hey, you remember that thing you put in my arm? Can you bring that home with you?" They're not gonna be
Wait,
like,
wait.
"Oh, also, can you bring that skull home with you
Wait,
from?"
wait.
No, that's not the work you're bringing home, Herb.
All right, let's say that Eric is a doctor and he has
Okay.
an office, right? He has
Yeah,
an office,
he
and
has
in
an
his
office.
office,
Yep.
he's got like a little curio cabinet with like little things that he's found that are pertaining to his profession.
Do you
And
wanna know
maybe
what he
he's got like
saves?
what?
Stress balls that he gets from conferences that are all in different shapes. He has, like, a car, a truck, a shark. One of the
Do you want to
kids
know what?
bit the tail off the shark, and he was
Oh
so
no.
mad. He's like, "They ruined my stress ball of my shark," and I'm like, "It's a fucking piece of foam, who cares?" He
Wait,
was bent because they
I
broke
already
his
know.
toy.
Wait, I know what I'm going to buy. I mean, I know what I'm giving Eric for Christmas.
A stress ball?
I have 2 stress balls on my desk. One is the shape of poo,
Oh,
and
no.
one is the shape of a stomach.
Oh my god. Should
What
we
is
get
this
stress
shit?
balls as merch?
I'm writing it down.
Right,
I'm
stress
writing it
balls,
down.
but, like, what kind? What
I
would
don't know,
be
but I'm
the
writing it down.
kind?
Stress balls.
Stress
Writing
balls
it
from
down.
work.
I love
Mhm.
it. I love it. Okay. So let's say Eric's a doctor. He's got all this stuff in his house, in his
For sure.
office, right? But the
Yep.
office is off limits.
Off limits, as it
Off
should be.
limits,
Nobody
right?
goes in
So
here but
maybe
me.
he's even got like a skeleton on one of those poles in the
We all
corner or
have
something.
skeletons in our closets. All of us.
Let's pretend you know this stuff is around.
I
You
do.
don't think about it.
Mm-mm.
And then one day Aubrey walks into the kitchen holding the skull in her
Mhm.
hands. Is that
Mhm.
is that going to be okay? Is that going to
Here's the
be
thing.
okay, or are we
If it was
screaming?
Aubrey, I'd be like, "Aubrey, what did you do?" If
What
it was
did you
if it
do?
was Cash, I'd be like, "Son, what'd you find there?" Like, 2 different personalities. Aubrey would be bringing me her trophy, and Cash would be like, "Mom, look what I found." So, yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah,
So
Aubrey's bringing
yeah.
me that trophy.
Oh God. So this is the story that she says, and he explained it away and whatever, and apparently she thinks nothing of it and life goes on.
She knew, she was scared, she probably was afraid to say anything. It's okay.
I
We're
have
not
to
judging
assume
Julia.
it was a little weird. I have to assume it was a little weird.
Yeah, she's probably like, "You're definitely not having sex in the next 5 years," and he's like, "So what? I don't even like your vagina."
Oh God. So warrant out for his arrest. They find all these bodies. The guy flees to Canada, gets across the border, goes
Canada don't want
to
you.
I know, goes to a
Canada
park
doesn't.
called Pinery Provincial Park on Lake Huron
Yeah.
and shoots himself in the head with a 357 Magnum.
You pussy.
He leaves a 3-page suicide note.
3 pages?
3 pages.
That's not a
3
note, that's a
pages.
freaking book.
The thing they remark on is that he said he regretted messing up the park. He felt badly about his broken marriage and that his businesses weren't doing well. But he never mentioned
That's what you
anything
felt
about
bad
regretting
about?
to kill anybody.
We have men who have loved ones who were somebody's brother, somebody's
Mhm.
son, somebody's best friend, somebody's lover, and you killed them and you snuffed them out like their lives didn't mean something. You don't
Mhm.
feel just a tiny little bit of remorse about that?
Nope. Never mentioned it.
Yeah,
Nothing.
well.
So, after the fact, 1988, an
Mhm.
Indianapolis resident contacts the police and claims that a local
88 or
businessman
98?
oh, sorry, 98.
Okay,
Did
because
I
I
say
thought
88?
I thought we were in the
Pardon me.
90s. Okay, sorry.
Yes. So 98. Some guy comes forward. He says that a local businessman, Herb Baumeister, was the mysterious man photographed leaving the Vogue Theater with one of the suspected victims of someone they call the I-70 Strangler.
Okay, pause. Vogue Theater is a fucking great name.
I know, I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
Also, I don't know the I-70 Strangler.
So I don't know it well either. Maybe
Okay.
we'll dock
Yeah,
that
let's
one.
do it.
'Cause I think it's one of
Let's do
those,
it.
like, there's a bunch of victims and it fits this pattern, but
Oh,
they don't
great.
actually know who this person is.
So
They never caught
horrible,
him.
horrible time. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So, Michael Riley was seen
That's a great
prior
name too.
to or whatever,
Mhm.
seen in the company of Herb Baumeister, and then eventually was one of the bodies that was recovered that fit the profile of the I-70 Strangler
Mhm.
murders.
Mhm.
So no one is sure if Herb Baumeister was the I-70 Strangler. These men disappeared long before the 90s. These men disappeared
Hmm.
in the 80s.
Mhm.
And then they found all this stuff on the farm in the 90s and that sort of thing. So they were like, was he the I-70 killer? And then he took a little break and then he started dumping them in his backyard instead of
So
on the highways?
here's what we know about serial killers. They evolve, right?
Mhm.
It's
They
what
cool off, they come
right,
back, they
what he's doing
change.
in his house doesn't sound like something that you
Mhm.
do. Like, you're just like, "I'm just gonna try this and see how it goes." It sounds like something where you're like, "I used to be really good at this, but now I have this big, huge farm property with
Mhm.
my 14 acres and my mansion."
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah, so I don't know, I mean, for him to go right into bringing people home, like, to your home sounds very bold.
Like it wasn't his
His
first
first
rodeo.
time, yeah, that's what I'm getting to.
Yeah, I'm
That's the
with you.
bush I'm beating
I'm with you.
around. Okay,
I'm with you.
okay.
Okay. So they're still investigating. No one has ever said that there's any evidence that actually links Herb Baumeister to the I-70 Strangler cases and all of
I
that. And no
definitely
one,
wanna cover it
as
now.
far as I know, they never identified who that I-70 Strangler person is or was.
Mm,
I know. So that's a one.
maybe our
Now
200 listeners can help us
might
out with that
know.
one.
Yeah. So a new search in December 2022
Mhm.
went on at the farm. They found more bodies. They found more bones.
Pause, wait, so they didn't think to really look it all over in 1990.
Apparently not.
No, hey, we're gonna put a pin in this.
Apparently not.
Okay, I just wanna make sure I'm there.
So they said they identified 20 additional locations on the farm that might
20.
have had more remains buried under the ground.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
You say that there are bones.
Yes.
So my brain is going to what happens before bone is tissue,
Mhm.
decomposition,
Mhm.
like, we are organic.
Mhm.
So, what was he doing prior to them becoming bone? There would have been smell, there would have been
Yeah.
so, like, was he burying them? Was he burning them? What was
I
he
don't
doing?
know. I think he was leaving them kind of shallow buried
Okay.
and maybe the missus never went out that way,
Or he
kinda,
didn't let her.
or he
Do you
didn't let
see whose
her.
side I'm on right now? Like, I'm trying to defend our friend Julie. Well, is she still alive?
I think so, yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, girl.
So, they say this was, like, January 2024.
Oh, oh,
Forensic yeah.
okay.
Forensic experts are still working to identify nearly this is how they say it,
Say it.
10,000 human remains.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So there's 206 bones in the human body.
206
So
bones in the human body. Do you
if you just
remember
do quick math.
Linda Hamilton and Terminator? There are
Yeah.
206 bones in the human body. That's one. Just such a
Jesus
badass.
Christ.
I know.
So if there's 206 bones in the human body
Mhm.
and you talk about 10,000 pieces of human remains, and if human remains are a bone,
Mhm.
so 10,000 bones.
Are you mental mathing me?
I did the math.
Oh, you did it on
No, I
paper or
did the math.
calculator?
That is roughly as many as 48 people.
That's a
48.
wait, and this is in addition to the ones that they found in 1994, 8.
Or the ones that they found initially, like, that brought the total to 10,000.
Oh, dear God.
Now, here's the thing. They did say that he ran out of space or real estate,
Oh,
if you
oh,
would.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So there was a burn area,
Oh,
and they
no.
suspect that he might have been trying to, like, burn people and then pulverizing
Oh,
the bones.
God.
So there might be even more. There might be even more. He's a monster. He's a monster. Herb
Here
monster. He's a
I
monster.
know. It's just to I guess, like, okay, so let's talk about it yet again, like Lisa beat that dead horse. Why do we do what we do? Why are we talking about this? It's
So it
not
doesn't happen
so it doesn't
again.
happen again. In this case, these men just should not have been ignored and their
No,
disappearances. And so hopefully we know, we grow, we become better human beings. But what the fuck, dude?
I
This
know.
is why I curse.
I know.
Guys,
I
gals,
know.
transgender
Okay.
friends, this is why we
So
curse.
remember I told you that I think I had first found out about this story because it was on like some paranormal something show or
Mhm.
whatever.
I feel
There's
like
a
the stories
lot.
that I heard were all ghosty stories.
Yes, there's a lot of stuff like
Okay.
podcasts, and there was like a YouTube documentary that I found and that sort
Mhm.
of thing. So,
Did we cite our sources for today?
yes.
Okay.
So subsequent owners of the farm have reported paranormal activity. Um
Wait, people still live there?
oh yeah, I'll get to that.
Oh,
Oh, I'll
no.
get to it. Oh, I'll
I
get to it.
judge. I mean,
I'll
did they
get
get
to
it at
it.
a really, really great discount? Maybe I don't
I
judge.
don't
I don't
know.
know. Let's hear. Tell me.
So, paranormal experts, demonologists, EVP experts, all those people,
Demonologist.
ghost hunters,
Oh,
ghost
no.
adventurers, like all those people were out there.
Mhm.
So the owners, the person who owned it in 2011, the last name, get this, is
Mhm.
Graves.
I mean, why wouldn't it be?
Why wouldn't it be?
Why wouldn't it be? That's why they bought
Mrs.
it.
Right? Mrs. Graves said that she would see a person in a red shirt walking through the surrounding woods, and at one point she realized that she couldn't see any legs.
Nope.
So
Nope.
she knew it was not a real person.
No, Mrs. Graves. No.
No,
And
Mrs.
also,
Graves.
no. Take the top half of your body and just go with the Lord,
Go
red
with
shirt
it.
man. Go with the Lord.
Paranormal investigators caught doors slamming on camera. They said they were taking
Mm.
pictures in the pool, like taking underwater pictures, and they would see faces in the
Ugh.
water. I'm like, why are they in the water? Why is that
Also, why
pool
is that
still
pool
there?
still there? What are
Ew,
we
fill that
doing?
concrete. Just fill it in.
Like,
Oh my
move,
God.
like, do something with the pool. Like, how do you
Ugh.
sage a pool?
They know he strangled people in that pool. They died in that pool.
I think that pool is a pool we
Mm,
can safely say should be
gone.
drained and filled.
God.
But maybe,
Yes.
like, if you have to have a pool, which I am a pool person, like, move
Mhm.
it, like, drain
Yeah.
it, fill it, and then be like,
Something.
we are gonna do this a different, like,
Ugh.
way.
I can't even. So, I was
Not
watching
many of
one
us
of the
can.
I know. I was watching one of the shows,
Yeah,
and you know how, like, you're kind of watching them walk around on the property or doing whatever,
for
and the
sure.
one, investigator stops, and she was like, "I just saw someone walking. It was a black figure. It went behind that tree and then
Was
peered
it one of
out
her
around the
cameramen?
tree."
It was a cameraman. No?
I Dude,
It's a cameraman.
just don't peer out from around the tree,
I
okay?
mean,
Just
how else
stop
do
it.
you do sis, stop right there. Tell me one time that you've been near a tree and your fucking instincts weren't to peer around it. Because I can tell you, when I am by a tree, instincts take over. My
You
hands
just
go to one
wanna
part and I just kind of peek around it.
and you wanna
You
peer, and
don't
you wanna
do
peer around
anything
it?
but peer around shit. That's what you do when you're get near a tree is you peer around it.
Oh my god.
It was a
I can't
cameraman.
even.
Solved it.
Legless people freaking peering around
Well,
corners.
there don't just not with
Ugh.
the no legs. Like, get
I'm
get
just
some
saying.
legs. Oh, that
I
sounded
know.
insensitive. I didn't mean
Oh,
that. I didn't
no.
mean that. I didn't mean it like that, everybody. I was just talking about the ghost,
Okay.
not
Oh,
mhm.
so I'm sitting here in the dark, sorry. Um, there is so when we first talked about this story, there was
Can you edit out my like comment? I feel really guilty about it now.
I don't know.
Well,
I'll see if
because,
I
like,
can
I
figure it
love
out.
our soldiers, and I know that there's soldiers who have come home without
Oh,
I'm starting to, like, have, like, my ADHD brain went to an ugly space, and I'm like, "I don't mean that." So let me just go on record and say I wasn't implying, like, when I said get legs, like, I was talking to the ghost. I meant ghosts get legs, like, there's probably an infinite number of places you can find them in heaven or haunting,
or
whatever.
something.
I don't know.
All right, my
Yeah.
stupid light doesn't wanna work.
Yeah,
Anyway,
you're in
so
the
I'm
dark,
I'm
and I
sh
don't like it.
I'm all right, hold on.
Please
So
turn on the fucking light. Why do you have no lights on?
because I was just sitting here. What do I need a light for?
Me! I can't see you. Ooh, are you peering? There we go. Look
Here I
at
am
you.
peering. I'm
Oh, your
peering.
hair looks beautiful. Oh my god, did you get a new cut?
No.
Oh, did you blow dry it? This is blow dried?
Um, this is kind of blow dried, but then I wore my hat home and I sweated all over the place, so it's probably a little frizzy
Oh,
right now.
girl, you did that nice. I really like it. Okay, go ahead.
So when we
Aren't you glad
first
you
talked
turned your
about
light on?
this, you okay?
Mhm.
When we first
Mhm.
talked about this story, this was like 2024. So the newest documentary, which is on I think Netflix or Hulu or something, um, about Fox Hollow Farms,
Mhm.
had not come out yet.
I believe I saw that.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So on this documentary, they suppose that Baumeister didn't kill himself, that he was killed by his partner who helped him do all these bad things, that he did not act alone.
Bullshit.
And the guy they interview, Mark something or other,
Mm.
is supposedly the person that helped him do all this. He's never been charged with a crime, blah, blah, blah. Like they say this all over the
I wanna know what
documentary.
Julia says.
That's an they don't talk to Julia. Julia's not in the
I wanna
stuff.
know what Julia says because
Mhm.
partner, nah, I don't know. Okay.
Yeah. So that, I forget what the name of it is, but it's like Fox Hollow Farms Playground of a Killer or something of that nature.
Ew.
Oh, yeah. It's very, sensational. It's very, like,
Sensational.
salacious, like, it's yeah.
Salacious. Okay.
And then the guy who
Fucking guy.
Graves, Robert Graves,
Yeah.
he still owns the house, and
Well,
he's friends with this Mark guy who might have been someone who helped Baumeister do bad things. They, like, hug and stuff.
ew.
True story, because he's real creepy guy.
Don't hug horrible people.
Mark is a
Only
creepy
I
guy.
mean, though, I guess everybody needs a good hug every once in a
I'm just
while.
saying,
I
not my
hugged
cup
a
of tea.
horrible person.
Who'd you hug?
It's a long story.
What horrible person?
It's just a mean girl. I hugged her. I think she needed it.
At work?
No, I'd never. Oh,
Aubrey?
call my daughter out like that. It was.
Hey,
Hmm.
you said mean girl, that's who I think of.
I know a lot of. You know, I know a lot of mean girls. Hmm.
Just saying.
Hmm. We all need to
So,
be better. We all need to do better. We all need to be some nice girls. Mm.
here's my tidbits.
Tell me, tidbit me away.
You go out to bars,
Hmm.
you have a friend, you stay with your friend, you don't
Stay with
leave
your
a friend
friend.
behind,
Hmm. And
okay?
also, if you like, but here's the thing. We we sometimes go out to bars to find and seek the company of others to spend some time with.
Okay.
And I, for one, know that once upon a time, I
Mhm.
was looking for nothing more than a little a short, brief period with someone, okay?
With some
With
just somebody to
someone.
spend a couple hours with?
So, we say this knowing that you're gonna do what you're gonna do, be safe about it, make good choices about it, and always, like, text somebody their picture and who they
Yeah.
are, because that's what I used to do. I'm like, "This is
Mhm.
where I'm at, this is who I'm with,
Mhm.
this is what he looks like.
Mhm.
What do you think?" And I'm
I'd be
also gonna
like,
go home with him.
"I'm gonna need your
So,
driver's license, and if you won't show it to me, then we can't go
oh
anywhere."
my god, my 4th date with Eric, I'll just fucking call my own self out. We went to my god, what's the restaurant in the promenade with the fish? Um,
Ooh.
I went there with you.
Oh, the Bass Pro Shops place?
Right. La
It's
Malay?
a
No.
I forget the name of
Isle
it, but it's a
Armorata.
okay, sure.
On our 4th date, and I was like I ordered a Long Island, then another one, then another one, then another one, and then I text my friend Lacey from the ladies' room, and I'm like, "I had 4 Long Islands. I'm getting kinda buzzed," and she's like, "Lisa, don't sleep with him," and I'm like, "I can't make that promise. I can't make that promise, man." I
It's the
totally slept with
booze
him.
talking.
I totally slept with him, but I'm married to him now, and that was, like, 15 or 16 years ago.
Dude, that was a long
It was
time
a
ago.
long time ago. I'm
It's
so
a
old.
long time
Speaking of
ago.
so old speaking of so old, what's happening today?
It's your birthday. Happy
Mhm.
birthday. Oh
Mm.
shit, spilled my water. I'm okay.
So, all right, finish us off with this
All right.
horrible story.
So, that's the story of the Fox Hollow Farm murders. There are innumerable small time documentaries and then a
Mhm.
more recent update documentary. There's a lot of information out there. So the other tidbit is that there are a lot of unidentified remains. Even if
Mhm.
your family member is from California,
Mhm.
if they were in, you
Mhm.
think, Indianapolis in the 80s and early 90s,
Mhm.
and you think they could have been in a bad situation with this person, contact the Indiana State Police and they can help you submit a DNA sample so that maybe we can try to identify some of these remains and get these
Okay.
people back to their families.
Get them back to their families. Somebody loves them, somebody misses them.
Yep.
They didn't deserve
In the
this.
no. In the meantime,
Okay.
don't park next to vans.
Roll up your
Roll up
windows.
those fucking windows.
Lock your doors, guys.
Thanks
My
for
God. Thanks for
listening.
listening.
Okay, bye.
Good day, sir.
Mixed and edited by me, Marie Abenante, parentheses, sort of professionally, end of parentheses. Executive produced by my sister, Lisa Linsner, and me, Marie Abenante.
Music by John Bartman, track City Girls. Cover art by our beautiful and talented niece, Alexis Marie Guerrero.
And we did all of this on our platform called Riverside, which is very user-friendly and lovely, and I hope it sounds good and looks good, and Riverside forgive us for embarrassing you.
And thank you.
And thank you.